Hey Phil, it's Colin. Yeah, sorry for the frustrations. We actually had a link at the top of our tutorials page. I'll have to find out where that went to. Regarding updating styles, colors, things like that. It was general for all templates because we don't actually have a specific tutorial for any of the components or templates about changing the colors in the style sheets. And the reason being is once you go into a style sheet and you make changes, you may take things in, you may pull things out, you may reformat it, and then all the positioning and all the information sort of goes out the window. Now, the easiest thing to do is use Firefox and get an add-in component called Firebug. So you just go to Google, type in Firebug for Firefox, like so, and you get this little add-in right here. This is the best developer tool there is. You can also use Google Chrome, and it sort of has a Firebug type of extension already built in. But here's the trick. You're working away on your site and you want to change the color of the logo, for example. Well, if you just right click on the element, so basically you just select the element with your mouse, double click on it or scrub over it to, or put your, a piece of it, right? But in this case I can just double click on the logo. Then you right click while it's whatever element you want to modify while it's selected. Do inspect element with Firebug. You can get a little window to pop up. Usually it'll pop up at the bottom of the screen down here, right? I like to detach mine by just clicking the middle red button here and having a little free-floating pop-up window so I can see, right? But here you can sort of go through and select different things in the page if you want to. But the idea being is, here's the website name, right? Because you double-click, inspect with Firebug. There's the website name. Over here are all the styles associated with that element of the page that you've selected. And all you have to do is look for color. There's the first, and it's sort of top to bottom. So the one up at the listed at the very top, that's the one that's going to be the style that is being active. So there's the color right there. Okay, color gray. Now watch this. You can actually, for testing purposes, type in a new hex color, like so, and then you can preview it in the page. There's red. You can see if you like red. If you don't like red, you can go back and try something like FFCC00, and see how it changes right away, right? And that sort of thing. Let's say you want to match the color of the logo to the green up here. Well, you could select or sort of click anywhere on that top element, right, until you can sort of get something, right? There's the border top right there. See how that? I've selected the Open Contact Panel Close tab. But anyways, it shows me a color right there. So I can now copy that color. I can go find my website name again. And this time I can even just select it right in the code, paste it in place to see if it matches and if that's what I like. So that's one of the reasons why we went with the suggesting you use Firebug, because A, it's a lot easier to find the style. When I say find the style, this is the style sheet that it's in right here. It even tells you what line it's on. Now, if you were to go into the fonts.css for some other reason and make some modifications, right, any tutorials that I would have posted regarding go to this line in the style sheet and things like that, it would pretty much be out to lunch. So instead, we've got a general, and I don't even know, I'll have to find out why it's not linked in there anymore, because it was, but or it's changed its position or location somewhere. But my apologies for the frustration you're going through there. But that's how to locate where the styles are, right? So this tells us fonts.css. If we click on the actual style sheet, and you can actually hover over here, and it tells you exactly, what folder it's in. So if you follow the path along, it's at the very end it goes website site styles fonts. So in Dreamweaver, you go into your site styles fonts folder, site styles, there's the fonts.css, open that up, go down to line 255, alright, and starting right about here, oh wait a minute, what was it, wrong line probably. Let's go back to the HTML part. 285, sorry, fonts.285. There, right there, starting there, and then right below it is the color, and you can change the color of your logo at that point. And you can get to anything else that you need to change. Pretty much the fonts.css in this template are going to be where you're going to find a lot of your component font colors, but it's a lot easier to track them down and figure out exactly where they are by using Firebug as a tool to point things out, find them, hunt them down.